Love is Blind Season 4 arrived on March 24, and it's clear the women are the villains this time around. Fans were openly critical of Love is Blind's selection of toxic men in the first 3 seasons, and it seems that Netflix listened to these complaints. Season 4 is chock full of men in their 30s looking to settle down. Unfortunately, unproblematic people don't always make for great reality TV, so the women of Love is Blind Season 4 have had to step into the men's shoes from previous seasons. Love is Blind captivated audiences beginning with its Emmy-nominated season in early 2020, and many Love is Blind couples are still together. Over 3 years later, Love is Blind Season 4's entertainment value doesn't disappoint, with 5 couples embarking on the experiment of a lifetime after just days in the infamous pods. The men seem earnestly interested in finding their future wives with no strings attached. Although many of the female cast members seem genuine, there are a couple of mean girls to shake things up. Micah and Irina are the villains of Love is Blind Season 4. The 2 problem mean girls in question are Micah Lucier, a 27-year-old marketing manager, and Irina Solomonova, a 26-year-old business owner. The 2 immediately bonded over making fun of other cast members and side-eyeing their competition. They became cliquey and condescending, likely due to their insecurities, as deduced by Chelsea Griffin, a 31-year-old speech-language pathologist. It's a tired trope and engaging yet cringy to watch. Micah Irina's bad behavior in Love is Blind Season 4 explained Irina's villainy is straightforwardly blunt, as she was described by former fiancé Zach Goitowski, a 31-year-old criminal defense lawyer. When speaking with Zach, her viciousness was palpably evident as she openly slandered her competition, Bliss Poritazadi, a 33-year-old senior program manager working in cybersecurity. In a particularly difficult scene to watch, Irina glared at wifey Bliss, who was baking cupcakes for Zach's birthday. Irina, upset she had forgotten Zach's birthday, asked Bliss for a candle, but Bliss stood her ground, refusing. However, it's clear that Irina merely wanted to stir up drama, a key component of many controversial Love is Blind moments. Equally mean-spirited but sneakier than Irina is Micah. Early on in the pods, she connected emotionally with both Kwame Appiah, a 33-year-old sales development manager, and Paul Peden, a 29-year-old environmental scientist, but seemed upset that Paul had a connection with both she and Amber Wilder, a 34-year-old flight attendant. She coldly insisted that Paul break things off with Amber, and she would do the same with Kwame. Paul delicately broke the news to Amber and seemed sincerely hurt to have been made to choose between the 2 women. Micah angrily stewed with Irina but broke into a giddy smile when Amber rushed back into the women's living quarters, sobbing. She and Irina began openly laughing, and she even asked Irina to go spy on the emotionally distraught Amber. The classic mean girl behavior, reminiscent of iconic high school films, was frustrating to watch in 2023, when women are encouraging each other to stick together. Unfortunately, Irina and Mika's antics didn't end in the pods, as they managed to bamboozle Zach and Paul, respectively, into proposing to them. Irina and Micah openly admitted to each other at the pool party that they thought they were much more attractive than Zach and Paul, though Irina stayed quiet on the Paul front. She had already spilled to Zach that she didn't find him physically attractive, even saying she was expecting him to be more normal looking, and refused to engage in any physical intimacy. However, she clearly had eyes for Paul in their interactions, and he didn't shy away from flirting with her either. Perhaps one of the biggest eye-rolling moments from villain Micah was when she made fun of Kwame for not receiving the distinct honor of being her man at the pool party. She then proceeded to gaslight sweet Kwame into believing she was joking when she clearly wasn't. Kwame, for his part, was angry and merely wanted to confront her, but her charm convinced him to stay, to Chelsea's chagrin, for an animated conversation filled with laughter and forgiveness. She's clearly a woman who needs every man to like her. Another trope to retire in 2023. After 3 seasons of terrible men undeserving of the women to whom they proposed, it appears that Netflix has flipped the switch and picked problematic women for Love is Blind Season 4. Although it makes for excellent drama, the trope of a vicious, mean woman masquerading as strong and independent is tired and anti-feminist. Hopefully, the women to whom Netflix is giving the villain edit continue to grow alongside their male counterparts, but so far, a couple of the women are unfortunately vicious. Luckily, Zach had the good sense to kick Irina to the curb early. Time will tell how the remaining Love is Blind Season 4 cast members continue to grow and interact with each other. Love is Blind releases Fridays on Netflix.